Okay, so hello everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. Also, thanks to those of you tuned in on the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channels if you haven't done so already. Unsubscribe if you don't like it. And then don't forget to click that notification bell, click the word all if you do subscribe. Make sure to like and share the video. All right. You can follow me on Instagram at Dr._A_Shakur, on TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, Twitter, DGoddess27. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to the website, QueenAhmadiyyahShakur.com, so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. So before we get started, let's have a word from my sponsors over at BeautifulHeartsApparel.com, where they wear their hearts on their sleeves. Okay. And don't forget that if you're in the medical or healthcare industry, and you wear scrubs, you may want to go over there and check them out because they absolutely have the best scrubs, in my opinion, that you can find.
Hearts Apparel. We wear our hearts on our sleeves for a fit that's comfortable and stylish. Be confident. Be bold. Be you. Beautiful Hearts Apparel. Wear your heart on your sleeve.
About these, with that all being said, let's talk about these nurses, these labor and delivery nurses who decided to do a TikTok video as part of some foolish challenge where they were mocking their patients. And quite frankly, the patients nor the rest of the staff didn't find it quite so funny. Okay, I don't know why people continue to do these nefarious things when they know that they absolutely could get in trouble or lose their jobs. You know, all just to get clout on social media, I guess, to make it all make sense. So 4 labor and delivery nurses at an Atlanta hospital have come under fire for mocking their patients as part of a TikTok challenge. Let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this for yourselves. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance.
Can I take a shower and eat? What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs, and it's still in your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain, just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
Well, we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk.
Can I have some water?
Asking for something else.
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Okay, so you heard the foolishness. Now, I'm sure that you can only imagine how the people who were treated by these nurses felt. You know, I understand that sometimes people get annoyed at their jobs, but to make a video mocking your patients, well, that makes no sense. Okay, it makes absolutely no sense. With that all being said, let's talk about it. Here's one of the nurses right here. I'm going to show her face since it's available. Okay, everyone, please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, here's one of them right here. I guess she thought it was all cute. And here's the other one talking about her icks. She needs to sit down somewhere, honey, because I'm quite sure the patient's icks are being mocked on social media for clout chases. Okay, pay attention. So let's talk about this statement that Emory sent out. They say Emory Healthcare is committed to providing empathetic, high-quality care to our community, and our patients come first. We are aware of a TikTok video that included disrespectful and unprofessional comments about maternity patients at Emory University Hospital, Midtown. We have investigated the situation and taken appropriate actions with the former employees responsible for the video. Okay, keyword is former. Pay attention. So that means they were fired, as they should have been. Now, this video does not represent our commitment to patient and family-centered care and falls far short of the values and standards we expect every member of our team to hold and demonstrate. At no time should our patients ever feel that they're not being treated with care and respect. Every patient at Emory Healthcare deserves to be cared for by a compassionate, experienced team in a comfortable and safe environment. Absolutely correct. No lies detected. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but clearly they weren't thinking, like they had some sense. And now they're out of a job. And so, a lot of people went in on them on social media. Viewers were horrified by the clip, with many of them calling for the patients or for the participants to be fired. One person said, "This makes me livid." Another person said, "I see these comments talking about their feelings and they're valid. But as a patient, you're already nervous. This is a huge milestone in your life." And then someone else says, "Imagine saying these things with women at the most vulnerable moment in our lives." And absolutely, okay? So employees oversharing on TikTok and subsequently getting fired is not uncommon, with workers from the tech and education industries revealing their abrupt dismissals. Meanwhile, the hashtag Ick challenge, which encourages TikTokers to tattle their turnoffs, has earned 3.3 million views. Well, I hope the clout was worth it, okay? I hope the clout was worth it. Imagine losing your job right before Christmas, and especially if you have kids at home, right? All because you chose to act foolish and engage in a silly social media challenge. And I mean, haven't they seen the consequences that other people have faced for doing such things? You can't make this stuff up. People are clearly stupid, and some just don't seem to learn from other people's mistakes. Okay, that's what I try to do. I try to learn from other people's mistakes, honey, so I don't have to make those same mistakes myself. But alas, everybody doesn't think with rationale. Okay, so with that all being said, let's talk about this other story with the case of these fools in Vegas attempted to carjack these people, and one of them got deleted. Now, right? So a woman shot and deleted a suspected carjacker in self-defense last month when he was trying to drive off in her car in a North Las Vegas neighborhood. Now, this is according to a police report that came out this week. The victim and a friend had parked near another friend's house as they waited to go inside for an early Thanksgiving dinner. And this was on November the 19th. Excuse me. So when a car parked in front of them, so they say 2 or 3 men got out of the car and allegedly pulled the woman out of the driver's seat and pulled her friend out of the passenger side. One of the suspects got in but couldn't figure out how to drive it because it was a push start. Idiots, complete idiots, okay? So when the victim realized the suspect had placed the gun in his lap to figure out the car, she grabbed it and ran, telling her friend to run too. I know that's right, honey, because I would have been ghost real fast. So as she tried to run away, the suspect tackled her and wouldn't let go. Now, she then turned and shot him, as she should. Do what you have to do. So she ran and hid in the side yard of a house as the second suspect started shooting at her. He fled before police arrived and found the suspect. They found the other suspect lying deleted in the street, bleeding from his head. Well, too bad and so sad. Okay, because if you ask me, he got what he paid for. Now, she was taken into custody, but was released without arrest when police determined that she had indeed acted in self-defense. Nearly 2 weeks later, a suspect identified as Jalen Morrison was arrested after his car was seen on surveillance footage driving around the area that night. And he was also known to be an associate of the suspect who was deleted. So he was charged with kidnapping, conspiracy to commit robbery, attempted robbery with a deadly weapon, burglary with use of a deadly weapon, and attempted grand larceny of a vehicle. And they set his bail at $50,000, and apparently he hasn't been able to afford it because he's still sitting there. Okay, it's unclear if there are any more suspects at large, but they say anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555. So this is all so crazy, but this is what people are out here doing. And I have told you all recently that you need to be on your P's and Q's, because with the holidays coming up, specifically Christmas, idiots are going to be out here just doing all sorts of nefariousness. They're going to be looking to rob and carjack and steal whatever they can to prey upon people or whatever. So make sure that you're doing your due diligence and you're protected. If you don't have a license to carry and you don't have a gun, make sure you have something to protect yourself. All right. And I wouldn't be going out late at night by myself. Now, these women were not alone, but they were clearly unarmed. Fortunately, due to the foolishness of one of the thugs, she was able to get his gun. But see, you should absolutely have your own gun and ammunition so you can protect and defend yourself. All right. You never know what is going to happen. And so that's the thug right there, one of them, the one that's now in custody, Jalen Morrison. So there's a couple of other nefarious stories. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Very important that you like and share the videos, okay? Hold on, let me see if this is gonna, what's going on with this video. Hold on just a moment. Let me get it together here. Let me stop the share real quick. Okay, here we go.
Neighbors say both incidents that happened here in the township yesterday are scary and uncommon. They were too afraid to talk on camera because both cases involved guns. Workers inside Dragon 2 Chinese restaurant on Drexelbrook Drive in Drexel Hill didn't want to talk this evening following the armed robbery of their delivery driver. Police say it happened around 7:42 yesterday evening. They say someone placed a fake order to be delivered to a house on the 200 block of Friendship Road. I talked to the homeowner off camera who confirms no one made an order from her house. Police say the victim told them he was approached by a man holding a long-barreled gun with a scope and told to lay on the ground. Police say the suspect took the delivery man's shoes, cell phone, wallet, and the food he had, then took off in the man's Toyota RAV4. A neighbor tells me the victim knocked on a door on the block asking for help after the suspect took off. The chief of Haverford Township Police tells me they found the stolen vehicle this morning on Treaty Road. That's just a few blocks away from where it was taken during the armed robbery. About 2 hours before that incident, Haverford Township Police say they went on a call about a disabled car. They say the people in the car told them they believe it was hit by bullets while driving on West Eagle Road, and that it may have happened after an argument over a basketball game here at the Haverford area YMCA. Police say the car had multiple bullet holes in the back and that they found several casings on the road on West Eagle and West Darby, where the victim said they heard shots before their car was hit. Haverford police say they have identified 3 people who may be involved with that shooting. They are still looking for the person who robbed the delivery driver. In Haverford Township, Shawnette Wilson, Fox 29 News.
Okay, so people out here clearly doing the most. As I have told you, it is the holiday season and all sorts of crimes are going to be occurring. So you need to be careful in making sure that you're aware of your surroundings, not leaving your packages of things that you purchase as gifts or whatever in plain view in your car, not on the back seat, not on the front seat, not on the floor. You should be putting things, locking them up in the trunk, okay? Try to avoid, specifically for women, try to avoid going out late at night by yourselves and things of that nature, because crime is running rampant. So drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about these nefarious nurses and this whole TikTok video and this ignorant challenge where they're, clowning their patients, because they are for labor and delivery nurses. Okay, pay attention. So during this time, these women are coming in to give birth. Of course, they may be aggravated, irritated, in pain, and all of that. Family members are anxious and all of these things. So they're complaining about the family members coming in to check on them. They're complaining about the women asking them questions, which I guess they deem silly, And I just think it's all so crazy because at the end of the day, what do they expect? This is your job. You're there to provide a service. You're there to perform your duty in a professional manner, not sit there and clown these people, get annoyed with them or whatever. And if you are annoyed, just keep that to yourself. Okay, so now they're without jobs. I'm sure they're going to get employed somewhere else, but hopefully this will serve as a lesson learned. As I have said before, I try to learn from other people's mistakes so I don't make those mistakes myself. Okay, that's what people with common sense learn to do. These fools, now haven't they seen any other social media videos, specifically TikTok, where people do crazy things and then they end up losing their jobs over it, facing some sort of consequences? Like, why would you even risk it? All just for clicks and views. And the clout chase is real, okay? The clout chase is absolutely real. So with that all being said, I'm going to conclude this broadcast. Everyone, please like and share, subscribe to the channels. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all. Make sure you like and share the videos. Please like and share the videos. And everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will talk to you all again soon. Peace.